Jade is the current machine that we have over here, and we also have a Windows Pro, which is that little device over there, and you can hook in any type of machines that you have just by clicking here, entering the hash and the password of the machine, and then you can control even your machine or a friend of yours or whatever, if you want to manage multiple machines. When it comes to the machine, you can just basically go in, run your benchmarks, have your different type of hardware displayed, and set your overclocking profiles over here.
Mining OC, proof of use for work OC, that's cool. 2 separate overclocks.
And as you would have with NiceHash or more like Hive OS, I'd say, you can start mining your coins on all your machines from here and mine multiple coins at the same time and just add multiple configurations and set your overclocking profiles from here. So it's kind of like if NiceHash and
Hive OS
had a little baby together.
Yeah, I can see that.
In your account, great thing is that you can also have a history. So we have all the audit logs. If multiple people are managing the account, you can have like one organizational account and share multiple users. And from there you can see who signed in, at what time, and where the location was. And when it comes to mining, you can also see all the assets that you mine by coin, and you can basically audit it and download the CSV file. So when you do your taxes.
Taxes, nice. Raven, Flux,
and,
nice.
if you want to just do a Flux, then you have the Flux coins. Oh, I have to click the wrong one.
Are those all the supported assets right now?
Yeah,
or
yes.
those just the assets we selected? So we got Alphium, Beam, Bitcoin Gold, Chlor, Conflux, nice. Gemlink, Caspa, Neural AI, nice. Radiant.
Yep.
Cool.
And now if we move to the AI side, that will be releasing and testing, well, we're currently testing it and we'll be releasing it very soon, is a little showcase on Jupyter Notebook, nothing very fancy, but just showing you at least the config that's running right now. So if you run NVIDIA SMI, it's showing the machine that's being currently run on. So this is not the machine that's run on, it's a machine of Davies back in Canada.
Okay.
So we have two 3070s and we can basically run any type of workload. Right now it's just empty cells. I won't run the import, I'll just run the training of the device. So what this does is basically identifying an image that you give it and can categorize what type of product it is. It's just like a silly showcase, but what's important here is that we're using like GPU devices that are across the globe, basically.
Right.
And if we want to start the training, we just run the model here. It'll start the training. I just put 1,000 epochs, so it's going to run 1,000 times.
Wow.
But basically, that's just a training onto a different device. And you can select a couple of devices, merge them together, and distribute the workload across the mix.
Nice.
And everything will be accessible from this panel as a provider, and as a client you'll also have access to Marketplace, where you can go and deploy all your workloads.
And the Marketplace is still to come, right?
It's still to come. It's still
Yeah.
to be released officially.
And so if you go back to mining, where you were where we were talking about how NiceHash and if NiceHash and Hive had a baby, you select your asset, software, that's your mining software.
Yep.
Pool, wallet, which you can have preset.
Exactly. If you want to.
Got Ironfish in there too, I didn't see that earlier.
Yep.
LOL Miner, Mini Z, right? So wait, go back up to choose a different coin. Go to Alphium real quick. And then choose software. Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
We got the ones, a few ones.
Yeah, kind of like, because there's a bunch of miners for NVIDIA compared to AMD, but they're not all as efficient, right?
Exactly.
So you might as well just get the best. Two miners.
Select the pool automatically, but you can change if you want. We're just selecting.
Okay, you can add. I saw that
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
add. You can add a pool, save a pool,
Yep.
and then you can obviously manage or add wallets, as well as select the GPUs.
that you want to run.
So can I, just like in mining software or batch commands, I can make this one GPU run Alphium and one GPU run Flux,
Exactly.
and then
you have all these panels to manage all the different assets that you're running. And here you already have configured for GPU1. You can just start running here.
okay.
And it's going to start running and it's going to start heating up. But we have the Wi-Fi here, so
Yeah.
it might go.
connectivity at this location is not as best, and we have the same problem at Mining Disrupt, so nothing new there. So this inside this Terra case from Fractal Design is the RTX 3060. Yep, it just spun up that rear fan, so it's starting to add a workload. And then there was another section that you caught my interest. Go back to, was it account or machines? Where was it? I'm trying to think where I saw it. So this is where you can manage the different machines. So no, the overclocks, that's what it was. So is it under mining?
You have it
where you can have overclocks for proof of useful work, and then overclocks for mining.
Account. So
okay.
that'll be the
OC profiles. There it is.
And then you basically have, you can set up your OC profiles for the different profiles. Basically, if you're switching to a proof of work use case,
right?
A proof of work use case, it will switch automatically using that profile, and then when you go back to mining, it uses back to mining profile. Exactly. It just takes where you left off. Basically. Right.
And then the marketplace is where those jobs will be submitted, and then the workers will work it as they come. Nice. Well, the Flux Core panel looks really good. The overall GUI design, whoever did that did a really good job.
Full screen.
And I really appreciate it.
As I mentioned earlier, there's also like teams and organizations. So if you're part of an organization, you can have different level of access. And moving forward, then you'll be able to manage like in universities, departments, and stuff like that.
Okay. I'll look forward to it. And the workloads that you were on that you were demoing for the inside TensorFlow, that's just one example.
Yeah, exactly. Anyone can upload their own models and train it, or even like inference or whatever you want to do. Even rendering if you're more into that.
I'm seeing. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of projects look at rendering, like the actual token called render.
Yeah.
But that's all they do. This is multifaceted, so I like that.
I mean, you have a GPU, so GPU can do extensive amount of things.
Yeah, they can do all kinds of things. That's one of the beneficial things about a GPU, unlike an ASIC, is it can be used in various forms.
Exactly. And if you happen to want to plug in an FPGA, then it will also work because it will detect it as an FPGA. Then you can do whatever you want on it.
Wait.
So.
I have an FPGA. Can I put the C1100 in this panel?
So you can try, but right now we don't have any workload supporting it.
Right.
And we're also looking to implementing ASICs management into the mining software as well.
That'd be cool. So it's again, going back to the whole like Hive NiceHash configuration. You have everything in one place. You manage your machines, your GPUs, maybe your ASICs or FPGAs, but stay tuned for updates on a later date and time.
Exactly. So the initial idea was just to focus on proof of use work here, but then I got caught up trying to redesign a few things and added a bunch of elements, and it kind of made sense to have all-in-one with all the services that we provide, with mining, the Flux nodes as well, and the different services. So the nodes will be able to be managed through this interface as well. So if you have multiple machines, you can deploy multiple nodes onto those machines at once and then update all the bunch at once as well.
Nice.
So like you would here in mining, just run the whole thing.
Yeah.
Just network. Normally you would see all the GPU statuses like on the Hive OS, but...
Okay. And these are just your quick buttons.
Exactly.
Did you design the interface?
Yeah.
You designed?
I mean, I did not do the whole design, but I worked with Lucas.
Okay.
And we're working with a designer to get everything out of my head.
And yeah, that's the hard part. You can think it, you know what your vision, what you want it to be, but then getting it into actual physical representation is a hard thing. Well, thank you so much, Alex. Appreciate you.